Good evening, and welcome to this meeting of the Old Kings Highway Committee of the Town of Yarmouth, which is being held in accordance with Chapter 470 of the Acts of 1973 as amended at 7:15 p.m. on Monday, January 8th, 2024 at the Yarmouth Town Hall Hearing Room located at 1146 Route 28, South Yarmouth. Moreover, pursuant to Chapter 20 of the Acts of 2021, considering certain COVID-19 measures, this meeting is being run in hybrid mode, which means there will be live participation, there will be Zoom participation, there may be some telephone participation as well. 6 new applications for certificates of appropriateness and 1 tabled certificate of appropriateness will be heard this evening in the order listed on the agenda. Please be reminded that our committee's main purpose is to review items for appropriateness and setting, and it is the responsibility of the applicant to comply with the regulations of other town boards and departments, including building, conservation, engineering, health, zoning, and the sign inspector. You should know that there is a 10 calendar day appeal period starting once a decision is filed with the town clerk. Any person aggrieved by our decision tonight can appeal to the Regional Commission of the Old Kings Highway Historic District. Our office administrator, Lisa Sherman, will be happy to answer any questions you may have regarding this process. So our procedure here is to have the applicant and/or the applicant's representatives come before us to the table in front or present via Zoom. Make their presentation without interruption from members of this committee or from the public, and then the committee will be free to make comments and ask questions. After that, the public will be free to make comments and ask questions. So before we begin tonight with the first application, this being the first meeting of the year, it is our procedure to elect a chairman and a vice chairman for this committee. So I will entertain a nomination first for chairman for the year 2024.
I'll nominate Robert Wilkins, chairman,
I'll second.
2024.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And I will abstain. Okay, so that having been decided, we need to elect a vice chairman. Do I hear a motion for the election of a vice chairman?
I move to appoint Richard Ventrone as vice president.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And I will vote aye also. That having been decided, the first item on the agenda is 24-A001. It's to install 18 solar panels on the front roof at 35 Hawks Wing Road. James and Kristen McWhinney are the owners, and Trinity Solar is the agent. And who do we have this evening?
Oh, can you hear me?
There he is.
Okay.
Hi, this is Brendan, representing Trinity Solar.
Hi.
Hi.
Present your application.
All right, so the proposal is for the installation of 18 solar panels across the middle front-facing roof plane. The panels will be matte black, and they will be visible from the street.
Okay. Is that it?
That is it.
Okay. Any comments or questions from the committee?
It looks to be on a not a cul-de-sac, but a sort of a circular drive off the normal routes. So even though it's on the front, it's a square pattern, and they've tried to meet all of the requirements for the exemption.
Except for the black roof. Does have a gray roof.
Yeah, there aren't many black roofs, unfortunately. They're mostly gray.
Sure there are.
Even then, they weather. They don't come
They're
across as
black.
black as the black solar panels. At any rate, yes, but the square, they've tried to square it up, and I just think it'll be very, it won't be very much of an impression as you drive by, if you should drive by there, which I don't think you would.
Yeah, it's an out-of-the-way neighborhood,
Yeah.
I think, in fact, it is a cul-de-sac. It's not the only house on the cul-de-sac, but
right.
it is. It almost qualifies for an exemption under our 10 qualifications. The roof pitch is steeper than a 712. However, I think the dark color is close to the color of the roof, if not exactly matching. Are there any other comments or questions from the committee?
I'm not particularly thrilled that they're on the front of the house, but the house across the street is facing in a different direction, and the next house is actually in the circle, so there's no direct abutters across the street that could object, but there aren't any letters of acceptance by neighbors, I notice, in the packet. But having said all of that, it is a quiet area, and there's nobody just staring right at it, so that's all I have to say.
Are there any comments or questions from abutters or other interested members of the public? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion.
Move to approve item 24-A001.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 And aye.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks.
You're welcome. The next item on the agenda is 24-A002. It's to install a cedar board fence at 33 Clinton Drive. Holly Platter is the owner, and Cape Cod Fence is the agent, and I would judge this must be Holly tonight.
Good guess.
Tell us about your project.
So I purchased the home at 33 Clinton last month, and am interested in putting in a small area to the side of my home for fencing, primarily for a dog run, so I don't have to go out on nights like this or last night, and I can just let her out to do her business. And Cape Cod Fence would be the one to put up the fence, and it's a standard 6-foot cedar fence. 2 gates.
Is that it, Holly?
That's it.
Okay. Any comments or questions from the committee?
I applaud your penmanship.
Thank you.
I was going to ask,
They're usually not legible, is it? And it looks like you're left-handed as well.
You know what? I have a lefty scrawl, but with my right hand.
ask if you were a lefty.
Absolutely.
So is this picture the type of
That's
fence
the
you're
fence.
getting?
Correct.
It's funny, the picture that Cape Cod Fence sent that's supposedly to scale.
Yes.
It's kind of not on your little square diagram. It's misleading, but that doesn't really matter, so no problemo. And so 6 foot, I hope you're keeping track of the fact that the coyotes are scaling these freaking things.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's,
Motion sensor lights,
okay.
yeah, really.
So they can get over a 6-foot fence. See, in Florida, we worried about alligators, but here it's
Right.
the coyotes.
So motion sensor lights help keep the coyote away?
They don't like the light, yeah, typically noise. But
They'll scare away skunks and things too. We put a,
So I'm not seeing a plot plan in my packet.
I don't know that there is I mean, this is the one that I was referring to.
Yeah. Can you verbally describe the outline of the fence as it relates to the house and
Certainly.
Clinton Drive?
do you have, I was going to say,
So it's going to be this triangular?
so
No.
the lot is, my lot is pie-shaped. And so with the front of the home being the wide part of the pie. So as you look at the house, at the wide part of the pie, the fence would be to the right-hand side. It's like 75 feet of fencing, small area, which right now is shelled overflow parking.
Oh, so this is an enclosure, essentially?
Exactly.
Okay, and it abuts the back of the house and the front of the house?
Correct.
Okay. Any other questions or comments from the committee?
no.
Any questions or comments from abutters or other interested members of the public? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion.
I make a motion to approve the fence as applied for.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And aye. So, Holly, if you would sign this document, which states that if you're going to make any changes, you'll let us know.
Absolutely.
All right, so just come up and where it says owner, put your John Hancock or Jill Hancock. Oh, mine works, or it did anyway.
Or Holly Hancock.
You're right. There you go. All right, congratulations.
Welcome to the Cape.
Okay. I wasn't thinking it was so small.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And plus, it's also wrong in that it's, the short side is reversed with the long side. The next item on the agenda is 24-A003. It's to replace windows, clapboards, trim, and railings and decking at 55 Marchside Drive. Cynthia Burke and Janice Brinker are the owners, and Capizzi Home Improvement, Inc. is the agent. And who do we have tonight?
Jean Bowden. I'm here to represent Cynthia Burke and Janice Brinker, and I work for Capizzi Home Improvement.
Okay.
How are you?
we're good, I think. Speaking for myself, I think the rest of us are good as well.
We're good.
Could you
Anyway,
present your application for us?
Yes, this is a mostly all exterior, it is exterior renovations and remodeling. And the first thing they're going to do is there's 2 windows located in the garage that face the road, and they want to replace those to match all the other windows in the house as far as the grills and the style. And then they're going to replace all the wood clapboards at the front of the house. They want to use the Hardy lap clapboard siding, which I gave her, I gave your office the sample. And they also want to do the wooden trim with AZAC. And they're going to do the rest of the siding with the Hardy board shingles. And then they want to do the deck railings and decking. They want to do AZAC decking and railings to be white, and the decking and would be the color that it pretty much matches the color it is right now using AZAC. I gave her a sample of that too.
Okay, so we have paint samples that I'll pass around to the other members of the committee. So,
I think
Which-
those are the actual Hardy. The front clapboard is going to be gray slate.
slate gray?
Yes, it's gray. Well, they call it gray slate, I guess. I don't know. It's like,
I'm looking at these samples to try to find
I
the
know.
one
I
you
think I
referenced.
had-
Gray slate, right.
All right. So basically, the one is going to be pearl gray,
Yeah.
and then the ones that look like the shingles, because there's 2 styles. There's the shingle, and then there's the panel. So they're just a little different. They're pretty much the same color, though.
I've
I
got the
think I
pearl
gave
gray.
you-
What was the other one?
Gray
it was-
slate.
Gray slate.
So
Slate.
where
I have
does,
them both here. Would the committee
Yeah.
like to see these?
where does the
Gray
aged,
slate is going to be the front,
What about
and
the
the
aging
other one
where
is
did aged pewter come in?
Well, I think she's still dealing with these, so.
You've got aging pewter here. Does that go somewhere?
I'm getting, there's so many samples. Let's see, what do we have here? I'm really sorry. Yes, aged pewter and pearl gray. I circled them,
All right.
exactly.
Aged pewter.
Oh, that's this,
Okay, I see that one also. So
Yeah,
it's
they're-
these 2 for anyone who wants to
No,
see
I'm
them.
just,
what's the aged pewter supposed to be for?
all right, so we have the front, okay, the front is going to be wood clapboard, and then we're going to replace the shingles with the Hardy shingle clapboard look. So that's the one that, here it is. Okay, the pearl gray, it's actually aged pewter and pearl gray. So that would be, the front would be the aged pewter, and the pearl gray would be the side and the rear.
And the front is wooden and the rest is hardy board.
Right. Well, no, the front's not going to be wood either. That's going to be
It's all-
clapboard and
okay.
hardy board.
You mentioned
So
wood.
the whole house is going to be hardy board, but it's, one looks like shingles and the front will look like the
Oh, I see.
clapboard.
Yes, I get it. Okay.
I mean, it's amazing how it does look.
And the wood sample I have here, cypress.
That's, I think,
That is for that is actually AZAC for the deck.
Okay.
That's actually looks like wood, but it's decking. And then the railings would be the AZAC white.
Oh,
And then they're
I think we've
doing,
seen them already.
they're replacing the trim too, that it's not already, it's going to be painted white. So all the trim is going to be white.
says aged pewter and the pearl gray. No problem. They're
Yeah,
so
that's
close.
fine.
And all these colors.
very close.
They're very pleasant.
Any other questions or comments from the committee?
When you talk windows, there are 2 windows.
Two
aren't
windows.
there? Yeah.
in the front. The rest of the windows are all exactly that same. They're all bridged between the glass, white, by all around the house. They were done a long time ago. I don't know, before she owned it or something.
And so the two that you're replacing are next to the garage?
They're actually, the garage is on going into the side. So when you're standing in front of the house, it's the only windows that are not new are the ones in the garage facing the road. So they are in the garage, but they're actually a side wall of the garage, because the garage is one of those drive around garages. You get to, because it's a corner lot.
Right.
So you'll see that they are seen right from the front. And they'll be exactly white with the same grid pattern.
The same grill pattern?
Yes, yes. 6, so I just dropped my thing.
Okay.
So that, just to be clear, so the two windows you're referencing are on the gable end of the garage.
Yes. Well, no, if you're facing the front of the house, I think I gave you a photo of the
That's the
front of
gable end of the garage.
That's what I mean.
That's the gable end. Yes, that is. I'm sorry. Even
Okay.
though that's the front, exactly.
I think so.
And they're going to be the 6/6 grills.
So you're doing it to match with the other windows?
Yes.
Okay. Any other
Keeping the
questions?
shutters. Keeping the shutters, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'm okay.
It's a really pretty neighborhood and a lovely home.
Your deck looks in good shape, but
I know I know it does, but there is some rot and everything you can't see.
there you go. So it goes.
Any other questions or comments from the committee? Any questions or comments from the public or abutters? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion.
Move to approve 24-A003.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 And aye. Congratulations.
So thank you very much and have a great night.
Thank you. You too.
Steve doesn't even have to be cold.
The next item on the agenda is 24-A004. It's to install 20 solar panels on the front roof at 36 West Great Western Road. John Buccieri and Cynthia Bartlett are the owners, and Sunrun Installation Services is the agent, and I believe I recognize the representative from Sunrun.
Been here a couple times. Steve Kelly, thank you
Couple
for
million.
having me. Yeah. I have a quick question for Lisa. 36 panels versus 20? I'm here to present 36 panels via my girl Greta.
It's 9 times 4.
Correct.
9 times 4. That's not 20.
No, it's not. No, that's some.
Oh, so the 20 is incorrect. Oh, I see, on the agenda.
Okay, so I'm just want to make sure that the
Good catch.
paperwork follows along with what you're looking at.
The agenda says 20.
You're fired.
No, she's not.
No, you're
she's
rehired.
She's not.
It's like, could you do it now?
Oh, I see why, too, because it was 36, and then the address is 36. Yeah.
I'm not blaming anybody, I'm just keeping quiet up here. So, per usual, we have a black-on-black panel. It has a black skirt along the front. It's 31 pitch. It faces direct on to the street. It's on Great Western Road. It is in the historic district, and here I am. I want to say one of the original plans may have been 20 panels, but I think that the 36, although it's a lot, covers that plane. So I think that may be a decent solution to what they want. I don't like saying there's a house right next door with panels on the
I was gonna
front,
point that
because
out.
that doesn't make any difference.
If you hadn't said it, I would, so.
But I try to take a look at the neighborhood. It's a nice neighborhood, but I don't think people are buying there because they don't want solar panels on their home or their neighbor's home. So we're asking for permission to put on the 36 panels.
Is that it, Steve?
Yes.
Okay, any questions or comments from the committee?
I was curious about the update. Is that just paperwork internal, or what?
It says 4 rows of 8 panels.
As opposed to 4 rows of 9.
Is that on your paperwork or on ours?
It's on the, yes, on the COA application.
Well, my question was, update from what? So you filled out the cover sheet certificate, the application for the certificate of appropriateness, and the description of the proposed work says that it's an update, but what is is that something that was sent in previously?
I think so.
Yeah, there was an updated application sent in.
Oh,
So Friday, a week and a half ago. Originally it had been 20, and it was updated to 36.
like
So the
last
paperwork
week?
You guys got, yeah, it was
Okay.
a week before Friday.
Okay.
So the paperwork that you guys got says 36 was updated, but the agenda wasn't updated.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
the application has 36 with either an error, 4 rows of 8, should be 4 rows of 9, right?
Yep.
All right, so we're doing
Design's
36 in the
correct.
front of the house, is that what?
Correct.
Either way, but
Okay.
the
So,
application is inaccurate.
Has the public received notice of this?
The one that was, yes, the one that was posted online for the public. It was the updated one.
Oh, good. Okay, all right.
Good.
Any other questions or comments from the committee?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's on the front, it's going to be in a public view. As Steve points out, there's some solar in the neighborhood very close, and it is a stone's throw from Route 6, but it is in the historic district. So I hope the committee will see a way to approve it.
Well, I do think, although I've said before, and I will say it now, that we are not governed by precedents. As you pointed out, Steve, the fact that the abutter has very conspicuous solar panels, which one day, God willing, will be less conspicuous as those trees grow up, but it's going to take many years.
Time.
That's, you have that in your favor.
I think also the more panels there are on people's roofs, the more understanding and lenient they'll be towards seeing them.
Meaning the design, yeah, I mean.
And this design is clean.
It's very much trying to fill that roof, yeah.
Okay.
I think it looks better when the panels cover most of the roof.
Yeah,
So rather than a small portion, like a frame. So I think this is a way to go.
A rectangular contiguous array.
Do we have to, well, I know we have work to do, but will we have to approve it with an amendment?
No, because I asked, what I asked
Oh.
Lisa, is that as long as this was duly published and
As 4 rows of 9 panels.
as 36.
Okay,
So we're okay there.
okay.
Any questions or comments from abutters or other interested members of the public? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion.
Move to approve 24-A004, solar panels at 36 West Great Western Road.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor
Aye.
signify by saying aye.
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 I abstain.
Aye. Okay,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
you know the drill, Steve, if you'll sign this.
See you 2 weeks.
I don't know what happened to that last one that we
Oh, God.
pushed, but I will probably be back in 2 weeks. This isn't.
So how much snow did we get?
We got this much goop.
Oh, yeah, I heard it was
and we got
wet.
This much powder.
Yeah. Oh,
I-
shoveling
I
is,
sure wish I could be there.
You should see it from the old house. It is, there was a car parked there. It is a mess.
Yeah.
I was shoveling my daughter's driveway at 1 o'clock last night,
oh, my God.
waiting for AAA that never showed up.
Oh.
So I walked in the house at 4 o'clock.
Oh, good, you did it, Steve. Yay, he gets the prize. Oh, it's fine. It'll remind us who we are.
We're always disappointed when that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's made our night. Thank you. Okay.
See you later, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. There it is. The next item on the agenda is 24-A005. It's to construct a single-family dwelling at 311 Mayfair Road. Norman Hassan and Jacqueline Gunderberg are the owners, and Repurposed Construction LLC is the agent. And who do we have this evening?
Good evening. My name's Steve Suey. I'm with Repurpose Construction.
Tell us about your project.
So this is to construct a new single-family residence. It's going to be a 2,126 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath, single-family home with an attached 2-car garage. We'll have cedar shingles on all 4 sides of the house. They will be left natural. House will have white AZAC trim with a black front door.
Is that it?
You could tell us about the garage doors.
Yep, the garage doors will be white, carriage style door. I believe there's a picture in the pamphlet.
You want me to move over so you can spread out?
So how close to the street to Mayfair is this house going to be?
It is.
I actually live within viewing distance and take that road. It's the Mayfair house at the Ring Mayfair. This one is a little bit more set back
Yeah.
than the others.
Yeah, this one's going to be,
It's just
I think it's
not a
about
huge
40
lot.
feet back or so.
Yeah.
But that's the riverside.
Yeah, it's right, it would be right on up the hill from the marsh. That is the end of Bass River.
The property doesn't reach the marsh.
Correct.
You're lucky.
I have one question. You said that the garage doors would be white,
Correct.
and yet the front door is going to be black.
Correct.
It sounds like a conscious decision.
It was.
Okay.
We have an in-house designer, and she picks all our stuff, so
And,
that was her.
and we're talking, the clapboard is what?
It's cedar shingles.
A
So,
lot going on.
There are no clapboard, it's all cedar shingles,
Right.
and they will be natural.
Natural, yeah.
So I have a question about the front elevation. On the gable to the left, how does the rake board resolve in relationship to the roof, primary roof, which I guess has two slopes?
Correct. That front area where the porch comes out, that slopes is a lot shallower than the,
Okay. So on the drawing, it looks like you've got part of that rake board on the right side rake board where it integrates with that roof,
yeah, and then it kind of dives into the roof.
kind of dives into it.
Yes,
Okay. And that's the way it will be seen from the road.
correct.
Get around that?
There's really not, because that porch sticks out further than that gable.
Right. So in reality, is the rake, does it actually die into that, or is it behind it?
No, it goes right on top of the roof there.
Okay.
So, this side view, you
It's
may
not
see
a
better.
minor consideration, but
Yeah.
it just struck me that I'm a big symmetry guy. I like symmetry.
Kind of have to question that, too. Although the porch roof is more than just the porch roof, because it goes all the way across to the garage.
Correct.
Yeah, so, but that is that extension comes out quite a ways on that left elevation. That's a long roof.
You wanna
of a-
see
in
the-
its own.
The garage sticks out further than
The garage sticks out?
the garage comes out further than the left side of the house.
Right. But, the only sticks out further than the left side of the house, but then why would the roof of that need to be on top of the roof of that garage? If the garage sticks out further?
This gable here sits
Yeah.
back a little. So this part of the house is further, closer to the road. So that gable comes right into that roof.
Right. Okay, so I think we got our semantics mixed up.
Yeah.
The gable roof sticks out, okay. And tell us about the windows above the garage.
Yes,
They are windows,
correct.
okay.
They're just there for aesthetics. There's no room above the garage other than storage.
Okay. And the side lights to the front door?
Yes.
Okay. Pardon?
5 lights to the front door, did you say?
No, I said
Side
side
lights.
Oh,
lights.
side lights.
Yeah. What's I probably should have read it, but are the grills going to be internal, or how are the grills?
Yeah, the grills are between the glass.
Okay. Which Rick wouldn't like. For some reason, I'm not crazy about the front door being white and the garage doors, the garage doors being white and the front door being black. Is anybody else?
Are there going to be any shutters on the house?
On this one, I think she eliminated the shutters, no shutters on
There
that.
wouldn't be any black or white shutters, so.
really isn't room for them on the front.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why she eliminated them on this one, so no shutters.
So I just wanted to go back to the gable again there on the front of the house. Why can't you build the roof around the gable rather than build the gable into the roof? I mean, why can't you do the gable and then do the roof abutting the gable? Rather than having the roof go into, the gable go into the roof?
We're still talking about the rake board.
Yeah, because of the position of the, maybe easier to see on the side, but
Yeah, I'm looking at the side elevation.
Tricky.
that roof sticks out further than the gable. So there's,
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah,
And the gable's behind it.
right. Behind the,
right, so there'd be no way to do that without, you'd have to change the pitch on the roof to get that narrower.
Yeah.
Well, since we don't
it's,
have an architect here.
I know.
Why does it say lap siding, but you said it was going to be cedar shingles?
That's the way the architect did the plans, but we're doing cedar shingles.
Okay.
okay.
And what's the roof color?
The roof color, I believe this one is I believe it's weathered wood.
Which is a gray, presumably.
Weathered wood.
Hey, when I said that the house was a little bit off of Mayfair, I'm wrong. It's right on Mayfair.
Yeah, right on the circle.
Yeah, John, okay. Yeah.
So I'm still focused on this issue. Are there two planes to the front of this house or
Yes.
three?
Yes.
Just two? Okay.
Well, there's a,
So the garage is on the same plane as the front door?
No. I see what you're saying.
okay, so, we're gonna, there's actually a porch that, a roof that sticks out over the porch.
Yeah.
And the roof sticks out over the garage doors. And then we run, does the edge, does the left facing the house, the front door, and do those boards end and there's a return?
Yeah, I can show you
What I'm saying?
a floor plan on the phone that may make it easier if you like.
Yeah, maybe, because,
This is the front of the house, if you're looking at the foundation plan. So you'll see the garage sticks out a little bit further than that gable. This is a bump in for the front door, but that roof all sticks out.
So the roof is covering the front walkway?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. That roof lines up with that,
Okay.
with the garage.
Could,
So that
could,
gable sits back.
could you bring the gable forward so it's on the same plane so you don't have that die into the roof problem?
exactly what
We'd have to, yeah, we'd have to redesign and increase that whole room there.
Well, you're bringing it forward.
Just bring it, for how many feet is it?
Right, that's what I'm saying, we'd have to redesign that.
Yeah, how many feet do you think it is,
That is,
difference?
it's about 2 feet. So we'd be
That would be-
adding another 2 feet to the.
And would that resolve the problem of the rake board?
Well,
You may have to go 2.5 feet.
yeah, you may have to
get
go
that out.
beyond it,
Right,
right.
right. So
That would be a lot.
that will be on a different plane than that.
It would be projecting,
Correct.
whereas now
It's
Yeah,
recessed.
it's
Yeah.
recessed.
and it doesn't make sense.
Yes.
Is there a problem with having it project rather than recess?
No, you just make that, it's an office right there. So you make that office a lot bigger.
I think it would
It's a
be,
bigger office.
She needs a bigger office.
I mean,
Thank you for this.
we're not,
Oh, really? That's,
we're not talking about a major
no,
change.
not at all.
And I think it would, but, you know, I find this, I find the front of this house so pleasant that one detail really sticks out.
It does. I agree.
And I think it's correctable.
Yep, yeah. we can-
So if you're amenable,
Yep.
It's going to change that post, just FYI.
Right, that post will be up
It does have
against the
some
wall.
ramifications throughout.
Yeah.
So do you need to talk to the homeowners about this, or?
We are the homeowners. We, well, yeah, we buy the property once we receive building permit.
okay.
So this is our,
So what happens to the post when we do this?
The post could be moved off
well,
the
the
wall.
post on the right will likely go away.
There is no post on the right,
The left.
left.
Right.
But that was kind of bothering me that there wasn't one on the right and the left, so.
That
Are
didn't
these
make
the
sense.
homeowners behind you?
Oh,
No, who are these people?
Oh,
butters.
oh.
I think would be big improvement, small change, big improvement.
The only other thing is, on the dormers, the small dormer over the garage with the two windows together. There isn't quite enough room to separate them, is there? Or maybe separate them enough for a trim board to go down between them. There'll be framing there anyway, right?
And there wouldn't be framing in the middle. If we separated with a trim board, there'd be framing in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So there would
The
be.
reference of the gable that we've just been talking about.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
where those two windows abut.
Together, yep.
Not a fan of either of them.
I don't have any problems with the design other than the one that we've just been discussing. Does anyone else from the committee have any concerns or any
Struggling with
comments,
the
questions?
white garage doors and the black front door. Is that just me?
Say that again?
I'm struggling with a lot of white garage door and then a black,
I don't like it, but I'm not struggling with it. I mean,
right.
It's their choice, and,
okay.
you know, it's.
Yeah, they are,
It wouldn't be my choice,
no,
but
okay.
I can bring that to a designer too and see. And,
It's a lot of white.
yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of white, and it's kind of like, why is and the trim around the windows is all white?
Correct.
Kind of wonder why this black door is stuck there. Okay.
Yep.
But it's not something we're asking to be
yeah, I
changed.
mean, it's.
I'll run it by her though. We could always come
Cedar
back
shingle
with an
and not
update.
white clapboard, so
Right.
that breaks it up.
Yeah.
so.
Any other questions or comments from the committee?
Do we have to approve with a condition,
There'd
or?
be an amendment
Okay.
if we're done, and I haven't asked, but are there any questions or comments from abutters or other interested members of the public?
I have a question.
Come to the mic.
Could you come up to this microphone?
Yeah.
And tell us who you are and your address, please.
Steve Roderick, 305 Mayfair. I'm just curious, how many square feet is this lot?
A lot. Do you want to, we do have a site. But we wouldn't be able to rule on that, just so you know. That's building department, you know, how much you can square feet on a lot.
Okay. Yeah,
What is your
It's
concern?
14,494.
okay.
What's the nature of your concern,
Just wondering
sir?
how many, I didn't know you could have that many bedrooms on such a small lot. It's kind of a tiny lot, but I guess you can.
Yeah, that's a Board of Health question, but yes.
Yeah. Do you want to look at this? Just to see, we walk our dogs together.
Is it possible to get a copy of that, or is that just for the board?
It's not going to be public record.
Okay, all right, thanks.
Okay?
But if you have any objections to the design, we're an architectural review board. Oh, well, here, we have copies here.
You're certainly welcome to come up and look.
This is from the street. Yeah, come around here.
Oh, yeah, good idea. In fact, are you guys together?
We were talking about this.
As Lisa just said, we take a look, but then you can take my copy.
That looks kind of weird, yeah.
Good thinking, Lisa.
I didn't know it says I could still have some frames. So this is gonna come out of the posted anyway, like, that's what changed. This would be from the street. Okay, well, you'll see this, you from the room, probably, so, when you're voting.
Up on the trees, I suppose.
Okay?
Yeah.
Wish them luck.
All right, okay,
Any
thanks.
other questions?
So are you satisfied, gentlemen? Okay.
You can take this. This is for you guys.
Hey, thank you. So you guys basically flip them then? Or
Yes.
just something else?
Yeah.
Okay, are there any other questions or comments from abutters or other interested members of the public?
Want me to write the amendment?
Yeah, do you know what we're doing?
I think so.
Okay.
And you can edit it.
So, we're gonna have to write up an amendment, and then read it to you so that we're all on the same page, and then vote. So, Lisa said just this part.
Okay.
Ordinarily, the vice chairman does the amendments, and he is an architect, so it'd be nice to have had him here tonight, but he's busy with work.
Understandable.
Oh, he would have straightened you out. He's a good guy.
There's nobody else here and nobody online, so I don't know about the last two.
Oh, no, they've been here, they've been up for,
We have the deaf people. No, the deaf people. Did you get that email? Lisa said, yeah. An application is being presented by deaf people.
oh, right.
How do you?
I don't know. It's, it will be
Evolve.
revealed. It will be revealed.
Interesting.
Okay, so get this out. Sign.
Are we signing this one or the amendment?
She's working on
What
it.
would be what is, it's the office room, but what was it, what else would we call it? Not the gable room and the gable roof, extending gable roof?
What have you got so far?
Front gable?
Revise the left
Revise
office
the left office room to extend
further,
to the front of the house to eliminate the issue of
Bearing
bearing
the-
roof line into, into
Porch
porch
roof.
roof. I think that's sufficient. You understand what we're.
Yeah, we're gonna just extend it beyond the
I'll just
porch.
finish that sentence. So extending
You have both full gables,
dormer
both full sides.
Right.
roof,
Well, it's the whole,
and dormer roof, well, yeah,
yeah,
that's it, just the dormer roof. Right?
you know what we're talking about.
I know,
Okay,
yep,
great.
know exactly what you're talking about.
So, if you'll come up and, first of all, we have to have a motion.
Move to approve.
To approve with the amendments discussed?
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. John?
Aye, sorry.
And aye.
Sorry.
Okay. So now, if you're going to make any changes beyond what we've already stipulated, you'll let us know. Okay, just sign right there.
I think you got off easy.
Good.
Are we signing this or the amendment?
We signed this.
Both?
Well, I don't think we have to sign both. So signs. No, Lisa said she'd fill out all the rest of this.
And now, next one, I'm
Do this again.
actually doing that one too.
Are you the next one, too?
Yep.
Oh, no wonder no one's here. Okay.
Monsieur. Oh. I didn't say anything about that post, but that's obvious, isn't it? Okay,
He gets it.
yeah, all right.
About the post. No post.
No post.
Okay. The next item on the agenda is 24-A006 to construct a single-family dwelling at 92 White Rock Road.
97?
I have 92.
At 92.
Evelyn Hall is the owner, and Repurpose Construction LLC is the agent, and I recognize the agent, so would you present your application to us, please?
Thank you. Again, Steve Suey from Repurpose Construction. This one is for a new single-family construction on a vacant lot for a one-bedroom, 2.5-bath Cape-style home with a single-car attached garage. The home itself will be 1,611 square feet with the small attached single-car garage. All cedar shingles on this one as well. It's going to be a black front door, black shutters, and right now, a white garage door.
I need to talk to your designer.
Who is this guy?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, that's, I just, you're done. With
Yes,
your-
I'm done.
Okay. Questions, comments from the committee?
Well, this is going to be just a one floor.
It's actually 2 floors. All the main living's on the first floor. Upstairs, there's a game media room and a loft.
So having said that, then I'm just gonna say that I think the roof of the front of the house is begging for a couple of doghouse windows. There's a lot of roof expanse
Dormers,
there.
yep.
That's what I said, dormers, yeah. I don't know, it just looks like a big expansive roof.
It's not that steep.
So it's a front to back cape. You got a full 2-story in the back?
Correct. Yeah, full shed dormer on the back. Not counting the garage. The garage is not dormer.
Black shutters, yes, you said.
Yes, black shutters.
The door that's next to the garage door, is that gonna, what color is that gonna be?
Black as well.
I don't understand. Okay.
Can I see those plans?
Yeah.
I have no problem telling a black garage door on this one, too.
Well, it's, again, it's as Paula said, it's just,
It's just, everybody seems to match their front door to
Yeah.
their garage door, and
Yep.
that's what we're used to looking at.
Yeah.
So, when you see something that's just contrary to that, it just seems odd.
Right.
But it's their choice, or your choice, so.
and again, the siding is,
Cedar shingles. Natural.
yeah, natural.
I have no issues with no dormers on the roofs, because to me, that's
That's Cape.
That's Cape Cod, exactly.
Okay, but the gable ends say vinyl siding.
No, it's all cedar shingles.
Okay.
Again, the architect put that on, but we're doing all cedar shingles.
Tell us about the posts, the front door posts.
Yep.
For the, yeah.
Those are going to be white AZAC posts. So it's just a 2 by or I'm sorry, 6x6 PT, and then it's just gonna be all wrapped in white AZAC.
Okay, is that okay with you guys?
What was the question again?
The posts are white, pressure treated, wrapped with white AZAC.
Yeah, that's pretty standard.
We've approved it before. So this house is going to be located in a little group of houses, or houses that are yet to be built, or?
No, it's on White Rock right now, which is, has quite a bit of homes on it.
I think this is the last
Right, but
empty lot on
but there's a group of them. Are the other houses built? Is this the last one to be built in that
Oh, no,
little?
this is amongst homes that have been there for years.
Yeah,
So this isn't, this is just kind of a single lot that we happen to come across.
How far back from the road is it?
The house itself will only, I think that's 40 feet back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
On the
It's
road.
not a big lot.
White Rock Road.
Yeah, no, I know. I've been-
Ethiopians had that sign out there for a while.
But it's like, if you ask Google to take you there, or any other mechanism to take you there, it'll say, this happens to be number 92, but it'll say 85 to 92.
Doesn't exist yet. It's an empty lot.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, right. So there's no number for it. I don't think it's been assigned yet.
Right.
Okay.
There is a house right on either side of this that have been there for a while.
Right.
Yeah, for a
There's a
number
little
of years.
turnaround in the front with a group of couple of mailboxes.
Not on this section.
No, you're
No.
thinking of a.
All right.
And the trim on the windows will be what color?
White. White trim on the windows.
So Paula, what was your point about the garage door? And as it relates to the house, the principal door? Oh.
Me, I'm the one who's
White or black, and he said black.
Oh,
causing
With the white
trouble.
garage door, which,
I see, the color.
Yeah.
All right. All right, any other questions or comments from the committee?
No, I
And I don't see any abutters or other interested members of the public unless they're online, or apparently not. So
the Ethernet.
I'll entertain a motion.
I move to approve.
I'd second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Congratulations. So same thing.
Yep.
You'll sign this, which simply says if you're going to make any changes, you'll let us know.
Might need that, if you're gonna keep that, so.
All right. You're good to go.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Oh, did you take my, no, you didn't. Okay, never mind. Falsely accused.
That's how he gets all his pens.
Well, for all his good work, we should give him to him.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Guess this is gonna be tabled again.
All right. Approved. The last item on the agenda is a tabled item, It's to replace a garage door and paint the front and breezeway doors at 232 Route 6A. Michael Palmer is the owner. It's item 23-A134, and I need a motion to untable this application.
We need to do that if nobody's here.
Move to untable 23-A134.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And aye. All right, do we have Mr. Palmer present or on Zoom?
No.
He is being perfectly consistent in being a no-show. All right, I'll entertain a motion to table to the next meeting.
Move to,
I move to table item 23A134 until the 22nd of January, next meeting.
second, I
All in
second.
favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And aye. Okay, so, we need to approve the minutes of the December meeting, the only December meeting.
I move to approve the minutes from December 11th.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And aye. Is there any, I have no new business. Does anyone else have anything they wish to bring up at this point?
I do wish to mention that I will be gone for the month of February.
I'm going with her. Where are we going?
Well, I'm going to Amelia Island and to Naples, and
See, I knew I was
Fort
going.
Myers
I knew I was going with her.
doesn't exist anymore, which is
Okay.
too bad. but-
All right, I'll be taking a little vacation in February too, but it will be between meetings, so you're going to have to live with my presence for the 2 meetings in February and the one at the end of this month. Okay, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move to adjourn.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And aye.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.